It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound in this one, Paul Skeens.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. And that misses. So this year's All-Star game is underway. There's your strike, 95 of that one. And a strike to Gleyber.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
Batting second, the left fielder, Riley.
Here's Riley Green.
Green.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. There's a swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. Ball, that's off the plate.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
1 out, base is empty. Pitch misses, and the count's full.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Aaron Judge in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two outs. And Judge spoils that one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
One ball.
2 out, space is empty. Strikes him out with 100. End of a half inning of play. No score. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Tarek Skubal. What's the word on him?
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs in support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
Bottom of the first. And now the DH, Pete Alonso. That one off the mark, ball one. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. And another ball. Foul ball there.
Yeah, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. Couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ball, that's
in the dirt. And that drops in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2. And that one upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Pitch misses there, and now it's 3-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Fastball for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Strike 2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early
No ball,
with the
2 strikes.
fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed
Batting
stuff.
fifth,
Here's my
the third
fastball.
baseman,
If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off. Alonso over at second. Marte on at first with 2 down. Inside.
That's inside.
And now it's even 1-1. In the air, center field. Baez moving under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. National Leaguers strand a couple. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Atlanta,
Leading off
here's
for
some
the
real
American
power at the
League,
plate.
the
Cal
catcher,
Raleigh.
Cal.
If you don't get ahead in the count,
Raleigh.
you can forget about having any success against him.
Skeens back to work. That's in there. 0-1. Just missed. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one at triple digits. Here's your 1. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
No score here in the 2nd. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Just outside, and it's a full count.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
To the right side, Marte whips it to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a
Batting
long
sixth,
at bat.
the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
2 down, bases empty. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Check swing, called strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2's the count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing there for the American League. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Sliced hard but foul. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that one.
Here's Kyle Tucker. This is another guy capable of hitting runner on the go. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Runner at first with no outs here. And that is out of play. That one misses. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Caminero makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
In the dirt.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, that's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Smith, the base runner at first with one out. Got him swinging.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swinging a foul out of play. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. There's the strike.
0-1.
And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering is down low.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Brings it in, and that's the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back to
National
start the
League.
3rd, and there's a new arm on the mound.
Number
Logan
62.
Webb.
Logan Webb.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Junior
Leading
Caminero.
up for the American League, the 3rd baseman, Junior Caminero.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Strike 2.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Two the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some
Batting
really
eighth,
close
the center
pitches,
fielder,
and
Javier.
somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his
Baez.
shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's Baez. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Just
Nope, that's
missed.
the ball.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Now 1-2. And that one is inside. The 2-2. Got him. And one out now.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Jacob Wilson, the next to hit. Here goes the runner. Cut on and miss. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Outstanding job behind the dish to catch him right there, trying to steal. Really quick catch and throw, set up with great footwork. Man, he popped out of that crouch, threw a laser down to second base. Nice job.
And now it's even up.
Outside.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit out into right center. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now the number 2 hitter, Riley Green. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1. That's a ball.
No, he's really working him
One
away
ball,
this
one
at
strike.
bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Two
When the
balls,
skipper
one
calls
strike.
down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
The count 2-1, and that drops in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0.
Now pitching for
Bottom
the
half of the
American
third,
League,
and they bring in a new pitcher,
Number
Carlos
55.
Rodon.
Carlos Rodon.
And here
Leading
is
up
Ronald
for the
Acuna
National
Jr.
League,
He
the
was a
left
strikeout
fielder,
victim his
Ronald
first time.
Acuna Jr.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while. It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Rodon ready. Here comes. Just misses with that one.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Here's Ketel Marte. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
0-1's the count.
Check swing went around, and it's nothing in two.
2 strikes.
That's down and in. A slider missed. A little bit low. 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the
first
benefits,
baseman,
the
number 5,
advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Freeman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the third. NL goes down quietly. They trail here 1-0.
Now pitching for
Welcome back,
League.
and now on the mound to start the fourth, Mackenzie Gore.
Power slider guy, dude. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
And now big number
Leading up
99,
for the
Aaron
American
Judge,
League, the
struck
right
out
fielder,
swinging his
Aaron
first time. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, gone. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And now the big-time power threat, Cal Raleigh. Went down on strikes his first time through. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Next pitch is downstairs. And now the lefty, that one missing inside. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And that's in the dirt. gets a piece and stays alive. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Guerrero now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Knee high, that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. On the ground, gets to it with a slide, gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Two outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Ryan O'Hearn. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center. Lindor makes the play, and it's out number 3. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Joe Ryan.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here's Manny Machado to start it off. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Machado.
For Joe Ryan, the journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school, Cal State Stanislaus. And there's a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. Judge cutting across. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Ripped to short. Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He reached on a walk his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Up next for the National League, the right fielder.
So here's Kyle Tucker now, 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. in there at the knees for a strike. And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Popped up Torres and puts the squeeze on that one, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly there. We played 4. It's a lead for the American League, 2-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Clayton Kershaw.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero, worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Shohei Ohtani appears to be getting loose. Abbott, a left-hander, also throwing. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 28, Javier.
So here's Baez now. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Climb the ladder with that fastball. That's strike one. Kershaw fires. Line to left. And it gets by him. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Lead runner stops at second.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's the shortstop at the play. Jacob Wilson. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball. In the air, left field. And Acuna able to make the grab. One down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gleyber.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Gleyber Torres.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that one fouled off. And a slider misses down and away. Here's a 1-1. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
That's back-to-back
Now
singles
batting,
for him.
the
I
left
really
fielder.
like that swing, man.
Riley.
He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
2 on, 1 out. Stepping in, Riley Green, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball. Torres, the runner at third. Green at first. One gone. Next pitch is outside. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the air, right field. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and the lead is up to 5.
No, that's the third run of the inning, and this team is doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Kershaw will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for the
So they turn
National
things
League.
over to one of their young arms,
Number
Jacob
32.
Mizorowski.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So now it's the
Up
full-hole
next
hitter,
for the
Cal
American
Raleigh.
League,
0 for
the
2
catcher,
in this
Cal
one.
Raleigh.
Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Next offering is down low. Foul ball. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 3. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up next for the American League. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now has grounded out a couple of times. Tapped softly on the ground. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. The AL leads it 5-0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Drew Rasmussen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Drew Rasmussen.
Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. And it's fouled away. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that one almost hit him.
2 strikes.
1-2 now. That one missed.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And it remains 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Oh, big power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And ball 1.
No strike.
And there's a ball.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering upstairs.
3-0.
That clips the corner. And that one finds its way through. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So the batting order turns over. Pete Alonso getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
0-1.
Man at first, 1 away. Fought off foul. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Ball, that's out.
Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. 5 innings complete. The American Leaguers on top, 5-0. Today we deliver a powerful message as we join our partners Stand Up to Cancer and reaffirm our commitment to the fight against cancer. Major League Baseball, its fans, players, and coaches are united in our determination to defeat this disease for our friends, our families, and our communities. For more information and how you can help, go to standuptocancer.org. Mizorowski back to work. O'Hearn at the plate now. That's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Shohei Ohtani looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Abbott, the lefty, warming up as well. Missed with a changeup, and now 2-0. And downstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
So a man aboard. Now here is Junior Caminero. A walk, and he's also singled. And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
The 1-2. That one missed. O'Hearn aboard here at first with nobody out. He goes down looking.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you could tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with a big-time hanger on that one.
And now it's Baez. Just missed. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And now it's going to be Jacob Wilson. And that's outside. Ball one. The shortstop takes the ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners at the corners, one away. And we're in the top half of the sixth. The next pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And now 3-1. And that'll load the bases.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run is in. Not in time. He's safe. It's 7-0.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
First and second, 1 out. And now Riley Green. And a foul ball. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. They get 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. The AL out front here, 7-0. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chris Bubich.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
That one finds the corner, and it's a ball and a strike. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Man at first, nobody out. Next to hit, Freddie Freeman. And a strike. Freeman hits it in the air. Baez sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. Here's Manny Machado now. Off the plate, and it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Wu getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Mize getting cranked up as well. Marte leads off first with one away. Up and in, 2-0. And there's a ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So first and second with one gone. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. He is struck out and he is walked. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Line drive, knocks it down. Off balance feed, there's one. And that's all they'll get.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. Upstairs. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. That one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Stays alive. That's a little bit low. Francisco Lindor on deck for the National League. And they're all loaded up.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So they're all loaded up. And now it's Frankie Lindor. And there's a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Liner, base hit. One run across. Another comes in to score. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
So 2 down. Now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. He's 2 for 2. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. And a swing and a miss there. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jason Adam.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. Adam is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Aaron Boone making a move for a new bat. Alejandro Kirk. One out, the base is empty for him. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. On the ground to first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. 7th inning stretch time. It's a lead for the American League, 7-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Reggie Jones. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, James Wood.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And first offering is fouled off. That's inside. That one fouled off. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Here's a 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two on the way. And misses inside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Kyle Schwarber, a runner at first for him, nobody out.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Close, but called the ball. And that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Wood gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a ball evens the count. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that skips in the dirt.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And Schwarber strikes out.
2 strikes. Many times hitters looking out over the plate. When you're looking out over the plate, you're also going to let the ball travel a little bit longer. And a fastball zipped on the inside corner just locks you up.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. The American Leaguers on top, 7-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Adrian Morahome.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
And he handles left-handed pitchers very well, so not too worried about the same-handed matchup right here.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. On the ground to third. Sends it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Junior Caminero digs in now. That one outside. 1-0. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. That one felt good. It's 8-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now it's Javier Baez. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one, just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Wilson in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor on to first, and that is the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 8-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Ruben Oliva. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat, Matt Olson. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And that one hit to first. Takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League, Eugenio Suarez.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Misses. Now 1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Lifted in the air, right center field. That gets down for a hit. Looks like a pinch hitter for the National League, Hunter Goodman. Runner on first with 1 down for him. That's too low, and that's ball 1. And another ball. Suarez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. And they put up the stop sign at second.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
And the batter now, Kyle Tucker. Inside, just missed. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right through there for a strike. That's down and in. And that one fouled off. One out. Runners at first and second. And that one lifted in the air center field. Baez under this one. He's got it, and there's two away. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
That pitch gets the inside corner, and that's strike one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Two outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, the AL leads it 8-2. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Shohei Ohtani. American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Zach McKinstry. The pitch. He was late there. Strike one. Now 1-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Puts it away for the out. American League making a move for a pinch hitter, Brent Rooker. Looking to start something with one gone. And the first offering is not close. Rooker needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Fastball is outside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 2-2. And they'll do it again. Two down. And right back to the mound. The throw to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out. American League making a move for a pinch hitter. Randy Arozarena trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Right through there for a strike. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Way out front for strike 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. The AL out front here, 8-2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Ryan Wu.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one's in there. That's strike 1. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. That one missed. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Caught him looking for the K. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 out, the base is empty for him. And there's a strike. And that misses. And the count is 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Next offering is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do,
lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the American League All-Stars take this one in a blowout.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.